Thousands of displaced Palestinians return to northern Gaza today, their hearts heavy with uncertainty and fear. The journey back is fraught with emotional turmoil, as families brace themselves for what they might find. The air is thick with tension, and the faces of those returning are etched with worry and sorrow. They walk through the checkpoints, each step a painful reminder of the life they once knew and the uncertainty that lies ahead, only to find their homes reduced to rubble. The once vibrant neighborhoods now lie in ruins, a stark contrast to the memories they hold dear. The devastation is overwhelming, with entire streets turned into piles of debris. Families sift through the wreckage, searching for any remnants of their past lives, clinging to the hope that they might find something, anything, that survived the destruction. For the first time since the war began, they crossed the Netzarim Corridor, a passage heavy with grief and guarded by Israeli forces. The corridor, once a symbol of division, now serves as a painful reminder of the conflict that has torn their lives apart. Each step through this guarded passageway is laden with the weight of loss and the hope for a better future. In the West Bank, Israeli forces ramp up operations in Jenin. The military presence is palpable, with streets lined with armored vehicles and soldiers. The sound of gunfire and explosions echoes through the air, a constant reminder of the ongoing conflict. The people of Jenin live in a state of perpetual fear, their lives disrupted by the relentless violence. Streets are destroyed, homes demolished, and tonight, a 15-year-old Palestinian boy was shot and wounded. The boy's injury is a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict. His family, like many others, is left to grapple with the pain and uncertainty of their future. The night is filled with the sounds of sorrow and despair, as families mourn the loss of their homes and the injury of their loved ones. Tensions also rise in southern Lebanon. The border area is a hotspot of military activity, with troops on high alert. The situation is volatile, with the potential for violence always looming. The people living in this region are caught in the crossfire, their lives overshadowed by the constant threat of conflict. Israeli troops refuse to withdraw, violating their truce with Hezbollah. The standoff is tense, with both sides unwilling to back down. The fragile peace is shattered, and the risk of escalation is ever present. The people of southern Lebanon are left to navigate this precarious situation, their lives hanging in the balance. Harrowing reports reveal more bloodshed, one killed and dozens injured in fresh clashes. The scenes of violence are gut-wrenching, with families torn apart by the loss of their loved ones. The injured are rushed to makeshift hospitals, their cries of pain echoing through the night. The cycle of violence seems unending, with no respite in sight. As the dust settles in Gaza and violence reignites across borders, these stories demand our attention. The world watches, but the question remains: will there be action? The people of Gaza and the surrounding regions are in desperate need of support and intervention. Their lives are marked by loss and suffering, and their pleas for help grow louder with each passing day. Lives are being shattered. Will the world act before it's too late? The time for action is now. The international community must come together to address this crisis and bring an end to the suffering. The future of countless families depends on it. Will we rise to the occasion, or will we stand by and watch as more lives are destroyed? This is Master Guide HQ. Comment below and subscribe for updates as they develop.